Hey everyone, it's Nana here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Saturday, and I'm just about to dash off to work, and I thought for a short day at work, so I thought I should come just quickly share something with you that I had in my mind this morning, just about fear of failure. Now, if we just look at what is fear, one would describe, I know a lot of really well known authors have described it as false evidence appearing real. So to me, that indicates that it's actually not real. So it's just false evidence appearing real to us instead of limiting us from achieving our dreams or our goals. Now, if we look through people who have been so successful in life, all billionaires and these millionaires, there's people that are actually living the life that maybe some of us are wanting to live, perhaps, or want to follow their footsteps in order for us to also achieve our dreams and learning and what they've gone through and what they've done along the way to achieve their dreams. And often they'll tell you that they have failed, not once, not twice, but some of them many times. For example, Thomas Edison, who created the first light bulb, how many times did he fail? Now, if we gave up in the first time, do you think we'll have the light bulb today? I don't know. That's the question to you. But he failed so many times, but guess what? Every time he failed, he learned something new that he was able to implement to this next step in order to push him forward closer to his dream, closer to what he wanted to create. So, yes, we do have that fear. Most of us have that fear of failure. It's sometimes like some might be having either fear of height, or another is normally fear of failure. We've come to succumb to the standard of the society, where often we're just so scared of what people will think if I fail at this, if I start this project and I fail. What is my close circle of friends are going to say? Or if I start this project, what are they going to think about me? They're going to think I'm a failure, I'm this and this. But you haven't even tried. No, guess what? If you had an idea, you had something in mind that you wanted to create, and you haven't even tried, and you're really just giving up by just thinking about it really, and just because that fear that, or what do people think, or what do people think that I'm doing, I'm scared. People really have that fear of failure because no one, either they don't want to disappoint other people. I don't know the mindset that we have in the society today, really. But failure is not the opposite of success. I'll repeat this again. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is actually part of it. So in order for you to succeed in anything, what that is significant, anything worth, you have to fail. But what type of failing are we talking about here? I'm not talking about you failing forward, that if you fail once and you give up. No, we want you to be able to fail forward. So every time you fail, pick up a new skill that you've learned from that. It's an experience. So I look at failure as an experience. So you should look at it as an experience as well. I'm not telling you to do that way, but I'm just assisting you today to look at it from as an experience, that if I was perhaps trying to come up with a project and I've tried maybe sort of one I've tried one aspect of it and it didn't work, and now I've had to evaluate what I did there that didn't help me to push me closer or to succeed in that project. So I will have to be a bit smart about it, that going forward, I'm not going to do the same thing again. I'm not going to take the same approach again. That's something I'm talking about, that you learn from it. It's an experience. Take it as a positive learning experience. And in order for you to implement something new in your next step, in your next project, in order for you to succeed, because nobody succeeds without failing. And you see all these millionaires and billionaires, do you think they just woke up with all these wonderful ideas? They just sat down and like, yep, it's all done. I'm telling you, have had sleepless nights You know, some who started some of their business in their garage, sleepless nights, trying to create what they wanted to achieve. Now, you wanting to be successful, and you think it's just gonna fall in your hand just like that, and that you're not going to fail because you're scared that you don't even want to try. You have to fail. It is guaranteed. Nobody's exempted. Any person who wants to create something worth, something significant, you will fail. Don't think if you come up with a brand new ideas that everybody in the community, everybody in the society is just going to embrace it and boom, you become the next billionaire just like that. It does not happen that way. Please, if it has happened to you, please do share the tips, because we will love to welcome we will love to implement some of your tips. But I don't think so though. If you really look at people who have succeeded, people who have really lived a significant life, if you ask them these questions like, how was your journey? And what did you do to reach to this level? Most of them will tell you, I've failed forward. I have failed. There were some days that I was just not ready to do anything. But guess what? Because I had that responsibility, that discipline in me, I had to force myself to do it. Even though sometimes you wake up, you don't feel like doing it, but because you have you have a goal, you're chasing something, you're working towards your desired future state. So therefore, anything that you're working here, yes, you might fail today. Maybe something might be a little bit tougher than other days today, but don't let that fear of failure really limit you from achieving your dream, because it's all in your mind. It's all about your mindset. As I said before again, success is not the opposite of failure is not the opposite of success, but it's actually part of it. Therefore, whatever that we have is significant, anything that we are chasing that is worthwhile, we are going to fail. So if you don't fail today, it's probably either going to be tomorrow. Now, all of us, I would say all of us, nobody wants to fail. That's not what I'm saying, that we have to fail at everything. No, that's not what I'm saying. I say it is part of it that you might actually have to fail in order for you to reach to your goal. But nobody wants to fail. Nobody wants to be a failure. No, that's not the case here. I'm not talking about, actually accepting failure. No. Yes, we can accept it in the way that we are learning and then implementing something new in order for us to reach to our desired future state, in order for us to reach to our goals, in order for us to reach to our dreams. So therefore, you gotta embrace it. And I think Michael Jordan made a statement that I can accept failure as everyone also fails at something. That is true. But I can't accept not even trying. You have to at least try. Now, some people normally think, if I try, if I do this, I don't know what people are going to say, what people will see me as, But what if you try and you actually succeed in that particular thing that you are wanting to do? What will they say then? See? So you already limit yourself here you're not doing yourself a favor by just giving up before even trying. They say try and fail, but never fail to try. But often we limit ourselves by not even trying and just having that in our mind that, I don't even want to try because I don't know what people are going to think. But no, just try. You know what? For example, if you're wanting to write a book, I know a lot of people want to write books. Why don't you do every day, write a page? Just a page, just one page. It doesn't have to be perfect. It might be just a rough draft, just a page. And every single day. Yes, some days it will be hard. And if you are wanting to really live a significant life, if you're really wanting to live a worthwhile, a life of impact, a life of influence, do you think by you sleeping 10 hours is going to help you to achieve that dream? Please, come on now. You ask people who are successful, how many hours they sleep and how many hours do they put into their personal development, how many hours they put into their craft, because you have to be able to to build your craft. You have to be able to every time you sort of putting more work into your craft in order for you to succeed in that. So you have to be able to mold your craft, whatever that it might be. If it's starting a new business, I don't know. If it's writing a book, I don't know. Whatever that you're planning to do, whatever project that you're planning to do to achieve, whatever your goal, your dreams are, but you have to put some effort into it. And by you sleeping 10 hours or 8 hours, yes, they say it's good to sleep 8 hours as recommended, but I think I heard it from Steve Harvey as well. You just ask those people who are successful, how many hours do they sleep? It's not that they're depriving themselves of sleep. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just a thought. It's just a sort of a rhetorical question to you. You can answer that yourself. So by you sleeping 10 hours and you're expecting to be successful, you're expecting to be a billionaire, millionaire, I would think if I was you, I would sort of rethink that again. Because they put hard work. Hard work beats talent every time, I'm telling you. You might have a great talent, but hard work people, hard work beats talent every time, I'm telling you. You might have the great talent, but if you don't put discipline, if you don't put the work in it, it's just a talent, but someone else might not have a talent. But if they are a hard worker, they work smart, they put in the effort, they can beat your talent. Yes, you might be the greatest tennis player, or let's just use that as an example. You have a great talent in tennis, but someone who doesn't, but they are willing to learn the skill. They are willing to go the extra mile, wake up in the morning, maybe 4 a.m. in the morning to train every single day, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. And you, because you have the talent, you are either born with it and you just think like, yeah, I've got this in the bag. And this person who were not born with that talent that you have, and they're going working hard, working smart, and every single day they are training. They're in the field, training every single morning, day in and day out, day in and day out. They'll beat your talent, guaranteed. Guess what? Because they are disciplined and they're putting that effort that is required. And you, because you have the talent, you just think, yep, that's it for me. I've got this in the bag, and I'll just rock up in the field and I'm gonna. No, I'm telling you, because the more effort you put in, the more disciplined you become. If you want to achieve a certain thing, the more effort you're putting in day in and day out, you'll be able to achieve that, because it's all in your mindset. Because that person is actually going the extra mile. They're waking up in the morning, running around the field, actually exercising, training, and crafting their skill and sharpening their skills. And you, because you have the innate talent, and you just think, yeah, I've got this, I don't need to exercise, I don't need to train, I don't need to wake up 5 or 4 in the morning to run around the field, to warm up and all that. But that person, that's to say, hard work can beat talent anytime, I guarantee you. So just remember again that failure is not the opposite of success, but it's actually part of it. So in order for you to succeed, you have to fail along the way, but fail forward, not backwards, fail forward. So I didn't want to take long today. I'm dashing off to work, but thank you so much for tuning in. Just remember, fear of failure, as maybe just fear in general, it's just a false evidence appearing real to you. It is completely false evidence, because it's all here, and you have the power to change anything. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And for those of you, if it's your first time, please click share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as click on the notification button as well. So if I upload new videos, you'll be able to be the first person to watch it. Now, I've taken way too much time and I'm going to dash off to work now. Thank you so much and have a lovely weekend, and stay safe. And just remember, you are unique. And remember, you are enough.